Look at the background. So cute. So cute. Christmas is coming. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sia. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, thank you so much for watching again. Today's video is gonna be exciting and simple at the same time. We are gonna be rating viral TikTok products. I'm a person that gets so easily influenced, and I bought so many products because of the fact that they have gone viral on TikTok. So do you want to see the box? I'm gonna show you the box. There are a lot of products. Don't say it. I didn't warn you, okay? Are you ready? Yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about if I think that they are worth the hype, or if I think that they are not worth the hype. There's definitely a variety of products here. There's some hair products, there's some body products like body scrub, body lotions. Of course there's makeup, of course. I mean, if there was a makeup.
Well, duh.
So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching because this is gonna be interesting. The first product that I'm gonna talk about is of course this Milk Hydro Green Primer. I went and I bought the small size first because I want to see like how I vibe with these products and if it's gonna work for my skin type. And I was so freaking obsessed that the next day I went and I bought the bigger size because I was like, if this gets sold out again, I'm gonna be crying. And guys, let me tell you something. It got sold out a week later, so of course I would just like it. So yeah, I will rate this a 10 out of 10. Actually 9 out of 10 because of the price tag. A 9 out of 10. It's definitely working. It's definitely worth the hype, but it's expensive. This was like $20 out. This was 40, and this is so freaking small. This is a 9 out of 10. This is definitely worth the hype. Next we have this e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powders. I bought this in 2 shades, in the shade light and light pink. If you're on a budget, I would say that these are maybe worth it. They don't really keep my concealer from creasing for a really long time. They're absolutely brightening. I'm gonna brighten your under eye, but if you're not on a budget, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you're on a budget, they're pretty cool. But they are not like this super holy grail that I would say that the people on TikTok say that they are. I will rate this with like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 max. And then we have this Fit Me Matte and Flawless Setting Powder from Maybelline. This is definitely worth the hype. I don't know if you can see how brightened my under eyes looked and how good they look. This is so freaking worth the money. It's so freaking cheap. It's like, I think I bought this for like $7 or $8. It's definitely worth the money, and I love this. Your concealer is gonna crease if you only use this one. This is not gonna make your concealer crease proof or nothing. This is just brightening my under eyes, and it's super good at doing that. But I wouldn't say that it kept me matte for super long. I wouldn't say that it set my concealer in place. No, none of that. But it's definitely worth the money. So I'm gonna rate this as 7 out of 10. The next product is so freaking exciting. I've been using this every single day and I love this. I'm never gonna change this. Like, I'm trying to find a dupe because this is expensive, but I cannot because this works like a freaking, I don't know what they put in this, but this is magic in the powder. We're gonna say in a bottle because we usually say that like for a primer foundation.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
This is a powder. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I got this in the shade Pound Cake, and ever since I got this, I cannot find or use another powder in order to set my under eyes. Sometimes I might even like set my face with it when I know that it's gonna be like a super long day. So I usually set my under eyes with this one. It keeps my concealer from creasing. I stay matte for so long. It's super good. Like, my oiliness does not peak through after 3 hours of wearing makeup. This is so good. I absolutely love this. The price tag is definitely gonna break the bank. It's definitely gonna hurt your pockets, but this is definitely worth it. When I set my under eyes with it, I usually start with this one, and then I go ahead and use the Fit Me powder on top, as I talked about before. And with these two, I get the really like bright under eye. These two help me keep my concealer from creasing, and this is absolutely worth the money. If you're not on a budget, then get your hands on this. If you're on a budget, I'm trying to find a deal, but I still haven't, so this is the only way to keep your concealer from creasing. Sorry, this is definitely what I want. This is getting a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Next we have Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and then we have the Flawless Filter thingy. These two have gone viral on TikTok for so freaking long, and people are still raving about these. They're saying that how good they are, but they are definitely pricey. Like, I think this was like $30. It's definitely worth the hype. Like, it sets my makeup, all the products melt into each other whenever I use this, and my makeup lasts for so freaking long. So I will rate this a 9 out of 10 because of the price tag as well. So if you're in a budget, it doesn't work. If you're in a budget, then of course there are other setting sprays that can work as good as this. Maybe not as good, but almost as good. Then we have the Flawless Filter, which is unbelievably good. I have it on right now. I don't know if you can see the glow that is speaking to my makeup. Like, this is so freaking good. This is so freaking good, I swear. I got this in the shade 3 Fair, and it's definitely worth the hype. However, there are some dupes out there that are really like outshining this one. This is definitely worth the money if you have the budget for it. If you don't have the budget for it, no, this is not worth the money to like break the bank for this one. I'm gonna rate this 9 out of 10, maybe 8, maybe an 8. Next product we're gonna talk about is also makeup related. Can you guess what it is? Any guesses? You haven't guessed?
Oh my god! Wow!
Rare Beauty blushes. Guys, I got my hands on this I would say a week ago, or like 2 weeks ago, and I have been obsessed with. I have it on right now, and I am obsessed. Like, it doesn't lift any of your foundation. It just blends beautiful into the skin. I bought this set because I really want to try like all the 3 shades instead of like buying only one. And this is with the shade Encourage, Happy, and Truth. For the price tag, I think that it's definitely worth it. It doesn't lift any of my foundation. It's just perfect. But if you're on a budget, of course this is not gonna work for you because it's a little bit pricey. I wouldn't call this cheap, but it's definitely worth the hype and it's definitely worth the money. So I will rate this a 9 out of 10 as well because of the price tag. Next we have a product that has definitely gone viral for like, I think it has been going viral for the last 2 years. It's the NARS liquid blush in the shade Orgasm. A lot of people have been raving about this, and let me tell you something, they are not lying. This blush is definitely worth all the money and all the hype that it's getting. It doesn't lift any of your foundation. The glow that it leaves on your skin, it looks so freaking stunning, and it's definitely worth the money. It's pricey for sure, but it's definitely worth the money. I heard that they are discontinuing it, so I'm gonna have to go and get a backup because this is one of my favorites. I use it every single day. And I'm obsessed. So I will rate this a 9 out of 10 because of the price tag. Otherwise it's 10 out of 10 or even 50. Next we have this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is an exact dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is really an exact dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. Like, both of them work the exact same way. They give me the exact same glow. The only thing that I would say, like the only difference that these two have is the fact that this is a little more creamy. So it has like a 10%, 20% coverage inside of it, but it's not full coverage. It's definitely not for girls that have acne like me. I struggle with acne and like I have a lot of like acne scars, so I would definitely want to recommend this one if you are a girl like me. But this is so beautiful under the foundation. It works the exact same way as the Flawless Filter one, and it's definitely worth the hype. This is a 15 out of 10 because the price tag is so good and it works like a high-end product. So good. Next we have a product that I don't know if I should call a makeup or skincare product because I've seen it mostly from like makeup artists and like people that are doing makeup, and this is no other than the Empirely Let Creme Concentré. This is a multifunction nourishing moisturizer. This works as the moisturizer, makeup primer, and moisturizing cream. And let me tell you something, I've used this for all these reasons and this works perfectly. Even though I have oily skin, I started using this because this is so good. This works as a moisturizer whenever my skin is super dry or I need like this extra boost of moisturizing hydration on my skin. I go for this one. This is super nice, super good, and super cheap. I use this as a makeup primer sometimes, or before. I would say that I use it as a moisturizer and makeup primer at the same time. This is like this does everything. Basically, this does everything. So I will maybe rate this a 10-15 out of 10. This is definitely worth the money. Then we have a primer, which is from MAC Cosmetics. This, I don't know if this product has gone viral. I wouldn't call it viral, but I would also call it viral. Like, I've seen a lot of people talking about this and how good it looks on the skin and how much they help the oiliness keep, like, stay under control. And this is the MAC Cosmetics Mattifying 12-Hour Shine Control Primer. This keeps my oiliness under control, and this is definitely works for like 12 hours because I have super long days. So whenever I want my makeup to stay flawless, I use this one. I use this, like, it's one of my 3 primers that I use. So this is definitely worth the money. It's a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't found any drugstore alternative that works as well as this one, but this is definitely worth the money. Like, I would definitely splurge when it comes to this primer. I will spend this amount of money because this is so good. And if you, I have super oily skin, so I get oily after 2 hours usually whenever I don't use good primers, or whenever I don't use this at least. Even though I said, like, with powders, even though, like, nothing works as well as this one. So I will rate this 10 out of 10, maybe a 9 because of the price tag, but this is definitely a 10 out of 10, guys. So then we have one more product from Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty Fox Filter Concealer. I got this a while ago, and ever since I cannot use another concealer. This is absolutely stunning. It covers my dark circles so well. Most of the time I color correct, but there has been times that I haven't color corrected with this one because it just covers so well. I haven't color corrected now, and I don't know if you can see it, but my under eyes do not look great, not even in real life. So this is definitely worth the money. It's definitely pricey. I'm pretty sure you can find some drugstore alternatives for this one, but I feel like it's worth the money, so I think this is a 10 out of 10. I would say a 9 out of 10 because of the price tag. A 9 out of 10. Then we have some more e.l.f. products. I think you all know what this is. This is the e.l.f. Matte Body Prime. Definitely worth all the money. This is so cheap and it keeps me matte and my pores just disappear whenever I use this. And it's so freaking cheap. I use this with 2 other primers that I usually use. This is like helping me keep my makeup for like, it looks flawless for 12 plus hours because I usually have really long days, and this is one of the products that keeps my makeup flawless for a long time, so definitely worth money. I will rate this a 20 out of 10. Then we have the e.l.f. Putty Blush and the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. These are also so cheap. I don't know if they're like a 10 out of 10. I feel like there's not a lot of color payoff. I don't know if I'm using them wrong. And then the Putty Bronzer, it's definitely good, but if you don't like blend it right, or like if you use too much, it might turn patchy. I think they're like pretty cute for the price tag that they have. The blush, I would take like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I sometimes reach for it whenever I'm gonna like for like a soft, glowy kind of look because it leaves you looking fresh for sure. This one I would say that it would take a 7 out of 10. Next we have skincare. I don't have a lot of products that I bought because of TikTok, but there are some for sure. The first one I'm gonna say that is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I was definitely influenced. This was part of like a lip favorite from Sephora, and I think that one of the reasons I bought this set was because of this one. This is definitely worth the money, but there are definitely alternatives out there, like more drugstore alternative, cheaper alternatives that you can buy because of this instead of this one, because this is expensive. And have the small one. Imagine buy this big one. No. No.
No! No! No!
I will rate this like a 8 out of 10. It's definitely moisturizing, but there are better alternatives out there and cheaper. So 7 out of 10. I have this Antelios UV Moon 400. I don't know if this is called. I have this sunscreen over here, the Invisible Fluid. This from La Roche-Posay, and let me tell you something, this is so freaking good, so moisturizing, leaves the skin with such a nice glow. It doesn't leave any white cast on the face, and it's SPF 50 as well. SPF 50. This is all I need in life. SPF 50 and moisturizing. From La Roche-Posay, by the way. This is so good, and I would say that it's cheap as well for like a sunscreen. And I have had this for a long time. It definitely lasts long. So it's super nice. It doesn't peel. Although this is definitely worth the money and the hype. I rate this like a 10 out of 10. Then I have this Over Makeup Super UV protection mist with hyaluronic acid. This is from Garnier. It has SPF 50, and let me tell you something, this works so well. I spray it all over my makeup. It doesn't make my makeup does not melt. I don't know, like it looks so freaking good, and it leaves like this beautiful glow on top of the makeup, and it's like, this is definitely worth the money. And this is like a way to like kind of refresh your sunscreen, because if you have makeup, it's not gonna be easy to reapply. There's not a lot of sun in Sweden, but you know, even if you don't see the sun is damaging you. Slay.
Slay! Slay!
I will rate this a 10 out of 10 because the price point is super good. It's super cheap and it works perfectly. Next we have these eye patches. This is from Pure & Care. Puka. This is a brand I'm talking about. These are the Hydrogel Eye Mask Ultra mask. This is a jar with 30 pairs, and they are saying, I haven't really searched the ingredients yet, but a girl on TikTok said that there is an ingredient in this eye mask that is also in Botox, and this is supposed to be lifting and nourishing. It fades out fine lines and wrinkles. I've used this 2 or 3 times. This is definitely moisturizing. My mom that has some fine lines, she used this and she has seen a huge difference. And this is so freaking cheap. This was like $6 or $7. And I don't know if it's like viral all over the world. It's definitely in Sweden, and this was so cheap. Like I love this, and we went and I bought 3 more. I rate this like a 15 out of 10 because of the price point. Like this is so cheap. Next we have hair care, and let me tell you something, it's gonna be an expensive one. Ever since I became a blondie, my pockets have been hurting. I've been a blondie for 2 years, maybe 1.5, and my pockets have been hurting since, because my hair was so dehydrated and was suffering after like I put bleach on my hair, so I had to do something. So I went and I bought what? Guess. Can you guess? Guess something else except for Olaplex. Then you're wrong. I went and I bought so many Olaplex products. I bought this 06 Bond Smoother. I bought this 07 Bonding Oil. I bought this Olaplex number 4P. This is for like a blonde enhancer toning shampoo, like a purple shampoo, silver shampoo. Then I bought this Olaplex number 4 bone maintaining shampoo, and then the conditioner as well, which is I'm almost out of. I need to restock this. This is definitely worth money. My hair has never looked and felt better since I bought this. Like I've been obsessed with my hair. It feels so soft. I will rate all of these products at 10 out of 10, maybe a 9 because of the price point. Like this is so freaking expensive. But if you're a blonde girl, if you have like destroyed your hair with bleach, these are definitely worth it. Love this. I cannot lie, my pockets are hurting every time I buy them, but I absolutely adore this. So then we have this Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This is keeping your hair from like being frizzy, like it helps you with humidity. This is definitely worth the money. I live in Sweden, and let me tell you something, my hair is so freaking frizzy because of the weather. And ever since I started using this, my hair like it doesn't freeze as much. And like you don't have to use this every time you shower. It definitely lasts as long. For like, I wash my hair 2 times per week, I would say, and I have to use this every 2 weeks, and this is definitely worth the money. Like my hair looks so freaking nice and so glowy, and it doesn't freeze as much. So I will rate this a 9 out of 10 because of the price point. This is expensive, but it lasts super long. I've had this for like 3 months. So we're gonna move to body care kind of things. I have so many body products that I bought because of TikTok. I've been seeing like so many people using them and raving about how good they are and how moisturized the skin is when they use these products, or like how good it feels and everything. So I definitely got influenced about some of them. The first product that I bought is this Nivea moisturizer. This is the Rich Nourishing Dry to Very Dry Skin. I've seen so many makeup artists using this and saying that they use this for like a body glow lotion kind of on their clients. Like they don't use a body glow, they use this lotion instead, and this is definitely moisturizing. I use this all the time, and you don't need a lot as well, like a little bit goes a long way. And I only buy the dry to very dry skin because I think there's like a normal to dry skin. This is not as moisturizing, so if you can buy this, get your hands on this because this is definitely worth the hype, and it's also expensive. I think this is like $4, $5. I didn't pay that much for this one. So this is a 10 out of 10 for sure. 10 out of 10. I have this Dove exfoliating body scrub. I have the crushed macadamia and rice milk scent. This is so freaking good. I use it on my skin. My skin like feels so freaking soft, and so like it smells so nice. And this is not so freaking expensive. Like I think this is like $5. It is definitely worth the hype that it's getting because it's moisturizing and exfoliating at the same time. And the scent that it leaves on your skin, it lasts for so long. So exfoliating, so moisturizing, and the price point is perfect. The price tag is perfect. So I would say this is like a 10 out of 10 for sure. This is a must-have. Next product is also body lotion, but this is a really special body lotion. This is the Dove Skin Glow Oil in Milk Body Lotion. This is so freaking good. I saw this from a girl, I forgot her name. It's a blonde girl. She was raving about it. She was saying like how good it is and how moisturized like her skin feels and looks after she uses this one. This is my second bottle. And it's definitely worth the money. Like this is leaving my skin so freaking glowy. I don't know if you can see, like it has some shimmer in it as well. I feel like it has some shimmer in it. I use it with the other moisturizer that I have from Nivea, and really get your hands on this if you can. This is a 15 out of 10. So good, so good, and so cheap. And this was basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my other socials. And see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.